Hi, I'm Unique Model, aka Shantae Renee P for Positivity, and this is a channel for love and for healing. I want you to know that love begins with you, and it absolutely does. Be the love you want to see manifest in your life, and it will come. So this is a message that I was guided to put out. It's something that I actually discovered about myself. And, I know I was chosen to heal in front of people. So I do put a lot of my personal things out there, the things that I go through in order to help others heal. So I noticed that I kept attracting men in particular that were avoidants. I was wondering why it would start off okay, and then all of a sudden it was just like they would back off. It was like, and then I would become intense, and then they would just back away more so. So this had came to me like a week or so ago, and something popped up on my phone, and it said avoidant attachment style. And then I was like, ding, ding, ding. And then it came across as avoidance usually attach people who have anxious attachment styles. Hence, I have an anxious attachment style. So it was like the more I pushed, the more they went away. So that actually stems from childhood. As some of you know, my mom does suffer from mental illness. So she had, and it's been like an ongoing thing even since I was a child. So the anxious attachment style stems from your needs not being consistently met in childhood, starting from like birth on up. Having a mom with mental illness, she couldn't always do those things. I suffered with some of that too when my kids were younger, so I would not be surprised if this came up with my children eventually. It took me to my 40s, almost 50, to realize that was the issue, because I had been in long-term relationships, and 5.5 years first one, and then like 20 plus for the second one, 2 on the clock. So things are being balanced out right now. I have now realized that I have an anxious attachment style, and I attract avoidance. And then it was coming to me like, I consider myself a twin flame, and it seems like it's the same dynamic. It's like a push-pull. It's like one person's running away, the other one is chasing. So take it how it resonates. I'm like, our twin flames, the avoidant and the anxious attachment styles. Just food for thought. So by me now becoming aware of that within myself, I'd watched several videos, did a little research on how to mitigate that and navigate that part so that I could continuously heal that. I know it's not as bad as it used to be. I do know that because it was bad. I'm not gonna hold you up. It was real bad, but I have healed a lot. So now me actually becoming aware, because attachment styles had come across my feeds probably a couple of years ago. I looked into it but didn't think much of it. But when it is time for you to know something, to understand something, spirit will bring it back to you. So I am truly grateful for that. So I don't know if y'all heard that horn beep. So yeah, spirit will bring it back to you when it's time for you to face something or acknowledge something, so that it can be further healed for you. So I have learned that is an attachment style, and is because of needs not being met in childhood that continued, and that's why I attracted these type of people. And it was more so after I got divorced, even though it seems like in the marriage my ex-husband could have been an avoidant. I don't know, try not to think about that, I'm just saying. But there are tools that you can use so that both parties could actually start to feel safe. So I have been looking into those things. Is more so the person who has the anxious attachment, making sure that they have other things to do, as I saw 444 on the clock, making sure they have other things to do, like meditating, yoga, making sure they have basically their own life, Writing, journaling, creative things that you could do, having other people to hang out with, sometimes just sitting by yourself. Making sure you're checking in with you to make sure you're okay, and to see where this angst is coming from. Why are you going after someone who is pushing you away? So with the avoidant, it's something that something, I'm not going to get too much into it because I was more so worried about what I can do to help heal me, because that is the avoidance person to heal themselves. Even though, me personally, I believe you only can heal relationship type of relationships in a relationship, if that makes sense. So I'm making sure I'm pouring into me, as to not, I'm hearing smother someone else when I come into a connection. So as of right now, like, I have backed away from something because I'm just like, I have to figure out why this keeps happening. So spirit brought it to me, and I am very, very grateful. I can see me on the thing, and I'm just looking at all all the little wispy things flying around. Just, yeah, food for thought. Just very interesting. So I was led to share this information with you. As I learn things, I do share. So maybe it could help someone else. So if you find yourself in this type of dynamic, you may want to do a little little research on relationships and attachment styles. They have is a few others, but this is the one that I found myself in, and for the partners that I actually attract, or people that I actually attract. So that is all I have for this message. I see my birthday. Cindy, you loving healing. I appreciate you. Make sure you appreciate yourself, and remember, happiness is homemade. Feed yourself some good shit to mind, body, and spirit. Have a wonderful day. Bye.